People need to come and find out how you make this. Because I go to a lot of places and I do not get this kind of curry chicken. This is completely different.
What's good, y'all? I'm Chef White Mike from Chef for Hire. We're about to get into some infused foods today with my fan from BK Exotics. First up, we got some curry chicken, some coconut rice. We're gonna start whipping, y'all. Y'all ready?
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good. So the first thing we're doing is what?
We're gonna brown this chicken a little bit, just get it some color real quick.
So now we got the chicken inside, getting it browned up. Then we got the onions and we got the veggies here chopped up. Don't forget we got the seasoning and all of that. Can't know that because we got certain seasoning we can't get y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep that on the hush.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little TV magic here. We prepped some things before. Things are gonna nice and quick flow. You know, we'll show y'all. Y'all gonna get the whole recipe. It'll be good. It's a real basic curry seasoning for the chicken. It's just some curry powder, some salt, some turmeric, some pepper. Straightforward on the chicken. And then we got some more seasonings that are gonna go in later with your aromatics. Get some nice color, some full flavors. Layers. It's always layers. It's like we always got to layer on top and keep building. And it's like that's how you get your nice flavor profiles.
How long have you been cooking, chefing up and stuff?
So cooking, I started at 9 years old, my G. I was like, my mom raised me vegan, I didn't like it, so I started figuring out how to cook. But I actually ain't never cooked professionally in my life.
Oh.
So I've never been on the line until I had my own kitchen. But with cannabis, like we started the company back in 2013 working on this. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
you've been dealing with the THC, the infusion for a couple of years right now.
bunch of years. I mean, we've done over 300 plus events.
Oh,
Yeah,
in
man.
New York State?
All over the world.
All over? That's
All
good.
over the world.
That's
You
good.
know, so figuring out how to cook with it and, just incorporate it into your diet, it's your lifestyle, right? Like, I don't know about you, I've been smoking since I was 12, right? And I use it for a ton of different things. Like, it's social, but it's also medicinal. It's also, it calms me, I get to chill, helps relax me. I gotta go deal with a lot of people, so I felt I couldn't always smoke or smell like weed going everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
This is my first time. I mean, I'm a cook, I'm a chef. I mean, I've been worked in the kitchen a lot, did a lot of things, but I never got into the THC. Only thing I did was made some price. I didn't know what was the THC, how much or nothing. So
Yeah.
what I really want to ask is could you explain what this is right here?
Yeah. So basically, what you say, right? You didn't know how much they was putting in.
Yeah.
That's because back then, what was we using? We was just grabbing any flour we could get, grinding this shit up,
Yeah.
throwing it in butter, and then right, we didn't do all the processes necessary to activate it. I used to throw weed in just butter, and it used to soak up all the butter, and the shit would disappear, and the weed would just be brown and hard.
Yeah.
And I have to squeeze it out and try to add more, and it was just losing all the infusion. So if you're using flour, you got to decarboxylate. You got to activate it, take it from THCA to THC. And so learning that process was huge. But what really hooked it up for us, they started using extracts and then testing it. And then once they tested it, now it's math, you know what I'm saying? So what we did with all of our bottles is we standardized these. So each of these bottles are all the same size. They're 4 ounces. And there's 240 milligrams in here. So 1 teaspoon is 10 milligrams, 1 tablespoon is 30 milligrams. So we did all of the math for you. So basically all you gotta do is figure out how much food you're making. How many servings do you have, right? So with this one, we said it's 4 servings. So we want each serving to be 10 milligrams. So we put 40 milligrams in here, which is 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, we didn't even put it in yet. We're about to put it in. So we pre-measured that out, right? And so then we're gonna add that in.
Okay.
And then once we add that in, I'll explain why and when we add that in, why it's important to kind of note that as well.
Coming out nice and brown.
Yeah. So with this, we just
water,
wanna
no nothing.
we just want to get it nice and colored, nothing too crazy, but you also want them bits at the bottom, right? You know, that's where all the flavors at. And a lot of recipes, they'll tell you to put the veggies first, they'll tell you to put all of that first, but it's nah, you want some of that flavor to get in. Remember, we're talking about layers,
Sauteing it for real.
Yeah. So now when we put all the onions in, and we add a little bit more oil, we get all them bits up off of the bottom, get all that into the recipe.
Fries right all up into the food.
Yep. All right, so I don't want this to overcook. Let's take this out now.
It smells good in here.
I know we gotta get y'all smell-o-vision.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. This smells good. I'm ready to eat something right now.
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna be eating,
But this is for all my West Indian people out there. All the dreads, the rosters. We about to get some curry
Man,
chicken.
actually, we got to do some ital for the rosters.
What is this? Onions and
bell peppers.
And bell peppers. We're gonna add that in.
It just goes right in the same pot we was just in.
Get all that seasoning and all of that already in there.
Yes, sir. One of the big things about cooking with THC is you don't want it to go to a smoking point. You don't want the oil to burn out the pan.
You don't want to overcook it.
Well, it's not even overcooking it. You want to make sure you get all of the THC in the whole recipe and nothing's left in the pan. So on that part, I didn't want to put it in there because we're taking it out, putting it back, because it heats for a long time. So here we're gonna kind of just sweat these down just a little bit, just till they start releasing some of their oils. And then we're gonna add the infused oil, cook it down a little bit more, and then we're gonna add the seasoning, put the chicken back in, the coconut milk.
And let that sit.
Yep, and then we just let it cook down.
While we get to the rice. So what kind of rice we making today?
So we made some jasmine rice, some coconut rice.
Oh, jasmine and coconut rice?
Yes, sir.
Don't get it twisted. I know how to chef too.
Oh no, you can mix it up.
I
You can mix it up. Don't be scared.
I know how to do this.
I'll show you how to do this, son.
Wait till I get this down pat.
One episode, you gonna cook.
Yeah. I'm gonna be right there on the block outside, curry chicken with THC coming to you, curry jerk chicken.
So now, this is that infused oil we already measured out earlier, right?
Yeah.
Now you see this is starting to get some color.
So could you explain how many mgs is in this?
Yep, so this is 40 milligrams. We measured this out earlier. This is 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of our Chef for Hire extra virgin olive oil. So we just gonna go right into there. See how them brown bits start coming up, right?
Jeans. Oh.
And again, the flame isn't too high, right? We're on a nice low, like nothing crazy. They say the flame ain't too crazy. They keep it nice and low. So now we're gonna bloom the seasonings a bit, the curry. So the rest of our aromatics, so this is more curry seasoning, this is garlic, and this is green onions.
All healthy food, all healthy.
Yeah, man.
All good herbs.
So again, this is like building flavors. You want all those flavor profiles and that shit to be able to like really, just really come together, man. Soak up all, because if you put all the liquids in too fast, it doesn't really get into everything, man.
You're right.
That one pot stuff that they be doing.
Because now all that right there is just going to do nothing but soak it in and season the meat already seasoning it.
Yeah.
Once that's already seasoning, already grounded, and all the THC is up in there.
Yeah.
So it's going to hit.
Yeah, and then we go, once we add the coconut milk, it's gonna take all the brown bits up off of the bottom. You know? We're gonna throw the chicken back in, we're gonna throw the potatoes in, and just let that cook for like 15, 20 minutes. So the potatoes is cooked
cool.
too.
Got the potatoes, fresh potatoes, nice, clean, fresh, going up in there next. You already know the coconut milk.
They didn't have the Jamaican's choice, my bad, y'all, my bad. We had to use the Thai one, it's okay. It's okay, y'all. It was an accident. We wasn't in the hood, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We did what we could do. We know what we doing. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Don't get it twisted now.
A little bit of
go to
grace.
the crib, they got some of this up in there too.
Oh
now.
no, for sure. I'm not saying it's not good. Yeah. I'm just saying authentic to the culture. That's it. You know how it is. You get the wrong household, they be like, they sucking their teeth like, oh, come on, what they doing over there?
Yeah. All right, so now we about to throw in the coconut milk.
Yeah. So we kind of gonna deglaze the pan a little bit
Look,
with the liquid.
See all of that.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Get some of them brown bits up off that bottom.
Oh, that's so well. Yeah, that's grinding.
No? All that flavor, man.
Yeah.
Like all of that is flavor. Ain't nothing burnt. Those are brown bits. That's all the flavors. See? Let's get these potatoes in here now. Mix those in nice. Now we're gonna take this chicken, get that chicken back up in there. Add a tiny touch of water to this.
That's coming out looking good already. Looking like some real West Indian food. Fresh. Yeah, that's nice.
Hey, buddy, where you going? That's it. That's basically just gotta cook down and we good.
Don't forget, BK Exotic's going to have this on their shelves. Matter of fact, we have this on our shelves. So come get this.
Yeah, and then we just gonna check on the rice.
Sorry.
basically with coconut rice, how we did this one was trying to do it more like restaurant style. So instead of doing it on a pot on the stove, we actually baked it. So what we'll do is obviously wash the rice first, then take the rice, put it with some infused coconut oil, toss it in a pan first, then put that back in this pot that this pan we're gonna use in the oven, and then we take the coconut milk, some water, some salt, and some sugar.
So we have THC in there?
Yeah.
Oh, we got
And then-
THC in the rice too?
So you cook it in basically. So basically, you know, you like just quickly saute the rice in the pan real quick with some oil before you put the water.
Yeah.
So does it stick? Same shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just like that. And so then you put that rice in here after you infuse it, and then that same pot that you infused in, you put the milk, the water, the sugar, everything. Get that to boiling, and you put it on the rice, stir it in, and you throw it in the oven at 400 degrees. It's already preheated. Leave that in there for like 40 minutes. When you cook this, like literally as soon as we was cooking this and it was done, the timer for the rice went on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good timing.
Then you let that sit, let that rest, and then you can just fluff it up like that, and you just serve up your plate. Ready? Let's plate this shit up, bro. Yeah, let's plate this up.
Ready to go. Nice, fresh chicken. It smells fantastic.
Try to make this look a little pretty. A little pretty.
That's how you do it.
A little pretty.
Smells good so far. I'm about to get high. BK Exotics high.
And full. At the same damn time.
How pretty that looks. See, fellas? People, do you see this? How beautiful that looks. This
Just
right
a little,
here
just a little
is-
fresh, just a little fresh greenery, a little pop.
I'm about to get high and full at the same time. I can't believe this THC. So how much THC is in this right now?
That one?
Yeah, this one right
So
here. This is
we did it so that there could be about either 8 servings at 5 milligrams or 4 servings at 10 milligrams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point right there, that's
is
probably
nice.
closer to about 5 milligrams.
Okay. Oh, I'm about to taste this and see what this is about. A piece of this. Here. People need to come and find out how you make this. Because I go to a lot of places and I do not get this kind of curry chicken. This is completely different. Rice, nice and salt, and you can taste the THC. It tastes different, people, different. I couldn't even stop eating.